Yo. Oh Lord. If this video, if my storage echo one more time, y'all trying to do this Potomac video, y'all. This Potomac season 9, episode 1, y'all. Okay. So the episode starts with Karen. I'm sorry, they production reenacted the accident with Karen and her DUI, and then they started putting all the stuff, about Karen up on the screen. We then flash forward to 1 month later to Giselle actually driving, talking on the phone with Ashley, telling her she's gonna go meet up with Karen um, and get her out of the house, um, which was good. But we all know if the one person we shall name nameless wasn't there, she wouldn't have never even did that. But whatever. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go because I wasn't even supposed to be watching. But I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. So, they talk about the DUI. They talk about Karen's accident. Everybody then start talking about Karen's accident in their confessionals. And then let me just say this, y'all. For once, Giselle actually looked nice in that all into one jean outfit she had on. You're not gonna get too many of that for me, but she looked nice. Um, so they finally get to the restaurant, and Giselle asked Karen, how she's doing. She was asking her about the accident, about the DUI. Of course, Karen can't talk about it. But Giselle then asked Karen, how is Ray? And they talk about how Ray was doing during the accident. Karen also mentioned how, this situation, just had her feeling, and physically she didn't, thank God she didn't, hurt herself or anybody else. Let's say that. Let's just start there. Um, but it had her reflecting. So then Karen then start to talk about her friend Stacy, who we're gonna meet a little bit later. They then mention Mia and this Ink and Gordon situation. Um, they don't put too much into it, but then we actually flash back. We go next to Mia and Gordon, and they're out taking the kids to get ice cream. And then they start to talk about co-parenting, how it is with her and Ink. Gordon talks about how he doesn't want Ink. He really doesn't want Ink around Jeremiah or the kids, but Ink needs to get a DNA test to see if Jeremiah is his. Ink also, I'm sorry, Gordon also says how he doesn't want Ink to take Jeremiah to get a haircut. Um, I think G is having a hard time with it, and understandably so, because he's been around the kids, and if it's not his, I would feel a way too. But at the same time, if it is his kid, you have to give him an opportunity to be a father to his child. Um, so we found out that Gordon lives in the same building with Mia, but I want to say Mia did say that on the reunion. I think she did say that they now live in the same building. Child, that's a mess. Um, I did mention that Ink is gonna go get a DNA test, and hopefully we'll be able to find this out this season and not have to wait until the next season. So next we get into Ashley, and she's meeting up with her divorce attorney to finally get a divorce from Michael Nasty. Darby. Ugh. First of all, I'm happy for her. I need her to leave that situation, but like said that they kept, slow moving and wasn't trying to get it done. But now sis want to date, but I think she was dating prior to. But as they kind of flash back to her actually going on dates with men, which was kind of cute. But, you know, I get it. The one thing I did say, I see that she is a good mom and she wants her kids full time. She did not say that verbatim, but that's what I was thinking. That she'd rather be a full time parent rather than have that, maybe that shared custody, but she doesn't mind Michael taking the kids. Um, so they're gonna work on doing mediations between her and Michael. So we'll see that and just really be done with that because this has been kind of going on way too long. If you ask me, it's insane. Whatever. Um, then y'all we go to Wendy. And Wendy has decided to turn in her resignation as a professor at Johns Hopkins. She said she wasn't feeling fulfilled. She was talking to Fine Eddie Osefo. She was saying how she was not fulfilled in that role anymore, and I completely understand. They also showed that montage when she came her first season, checking everybody about her education because sis was proud. She was like, I got 4 degrees. I'm with you on that, sis, because I'll be like, I got 3 degrees. But hey, we ain't talking about me. We talking about you. Um, y'all, Eddie's so fine. I wrote that down. Eddie is just, thou shalt not lust over this doggone man, but baby, Eddie is thin. So we actually see her type her resignation and hit send, and I know that was hard for her, you know. But I'm proud. You do what's fulfilling to you. So then she says she has to tell her mama. And she said that is probably the scariest part. But girl, this ain't your mama life. This is your life. Like, girl, please. Girl, whatever. So then we get the next scene with Karen, and she goes to this boutique ran by this lady named Vivian. And then now we meet Stacy. Stacy is the newbie that is coming along. She lived in Philly. She's back in Potomac. She was in a 16-year marriage and come to find out that her and her husband have been separated for a year, and I want to say they're now starting the divorce proceedings. They both share a child together, and the little girl was cute, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to see her on screen. But then look like later on we gonna see her on the screen with some man she ain't doing the oochie coochie with, but whatever, we'll see. They start to try. I'm sorry, it was Stacy's trying on clothes, y'all. She is beautiful. She's beautiful. And she looked good. She looked good. She looked good in that pink and in that red. So it was a cute moment. They drank champagne and they asked Karen, was she okay with it? And Karen was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm like, girl, Karen. I don't know. It's just insane. So then, we go to the next scene where Giselle is setting up for what was the name of that party? This Jizzy's Hatitude party. And she has different hats for different kinds, and we'll see what she start passing out different hats to different people. Ashley comes in and start to help out, and then make a little basket for y'all. She had Uber cards for Karen, and I didn't know you can get an Uber card, but whatever. They kind of mention the DUI. They discuss Karen. They talk about and in this moment, Giselle actually brings up the relationship between her and Wendy, and that how she kind of didn't mind them mending fences. Well, once again, I'm only saying this, and I could be wrong, y'all, but y'all know the only reason she doing this is because her little pea brain friend ain't here no more. But whatever. But if it's true, if that's what she want to do, I'm I want to be here for it, but I'm just gonna follow along. She said that life is too short. Then she go to reflect about her dad, and so I can understand that too. As long as it's genuine, as long as it's genuine. Her little spanking friend ain't here no more. Y'all, I'm really happy. Let me tell y'all, I'm so happy that Robin spanking to herself is. I'm glad she gone, but whatever. Um, and then let me go back. Let me go on and say this, y'all. I miss Candace already. It's kind of different. And then we didn't see Kiana this season. I mean, this episode we didn't get to see her. So hopefully we'll be able to see her next episode. So then enters Mia. I'm sorry, Jacqueline enters first, and then I think I want to say Mia and Jazzy. I don't know if she's the other new girl. No, 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 no. She's the friend of Mia enters the party, and they introduce Jazzy to Jacqueline, and we'll see, I guess, how that dynamic works. I don't know. So when Wendy finally enters, and she in her confessional says that Giselle inviting her to this party could be an olive branch, but she feels like that they need to sit down and have a conversation and see where everything went left, because we all know that they did have some type of friendship. So I guess we'll see. Y'all, I'm just as shocked as everybody else. So we get a little bit about Jazzy. She talks about her man, and he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. But I don't know who that is, because baby, if it ain't my team, I don't be checking for him. But we do like that one dude, the main dude that plays for the Chiefs. I forgot his name, so y'all forgive me. So, um, Mia, I guess she just, girl, she messy, and I see Jacqueline gonna be the new Robin. I hope not. Look like Stacy gonna be the new Robin, but we can do without it. If that was the case, we could have just kept Robin. Anyway, Karen walked in. She looked cute. She had on that hat. I ain't like that, but she looked cute. Karen always looked good. She from season one to today, baby. Karen be eating them up. So they have those different drinks. So Giselle did talk about the different drinks that they had. One was called the Surrey County or something. I forgot the name of them drinks, but one was non-alcoholic. I don't know if Karen felt the way or production just made it seem like Karen felt the way, but whatever. It is what it is. So they had different type of hats. Banana hat, construction hat, taco hat, and Karen gets the Hollywood hat. Ashley get the cowgirl hat. I think Mia got a pimping hat or something, just based on what she got going on with these two men. I don't know. So Karen did ask if anybody have any questions, ask me. She says what did she say? She want to know who her real friend is and who's soldiering for her, because she don't want no fake around her. And I was here for that. Like, don't talk about me behind my back. Don't try to prove me. If you got something to say it to my face. And that was that. So then, y'all, Jacqueline just kind of got on my nerves. Maybe I'm tripping. But she was just saying something, and I wasn't paying attention, because she was just, it's just, ugh. Okay. And then, y'all, so they get invited to the GNA infusion. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry, that's not funny. They get invited to the GNA Infuse. Is it infusion or infuse event? I don't know. The website has not been updated. I ain't checked, but I'll probably check after this review. So, Mia says Gordon is actually leaning. They talk about Mia in the Gordon situation, and she said how Gordon has been leaning on both of them, that they actually washed the clothes, and somebody said, so does ink wash his drawers? No, but ink throws his drawers. Girl, please. And they took him upstairs, and I just, I don't, what again, whatever. So y'all, Jacqueline started talking again about their relationship and said it was just a business arrangement, and Mia agreed with it. And I'm just looking at Jacqueline like, girl, shut up. Just like I put shut up twice because she was really getting on my nerves. Like even when, even like how she was acting when Karen walked in, and Karen like, what did this lady do to you? Like I don't. I guess we'll find out later, but she just came in with an air like about her, like this energy, and I can't really describe it, but she came in here with this energy that I didn't like. So Giselle and Karen tells Mia how she didn't protect her kids. Mia really felt the weight, and then Wendy jumps in and said, "Y'all, you know, we shouldn't say that. That was kind of harsh." And Mia was like, "I can't control what Gordon does," and I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, I think they was coming from a space where you could have controlled what happens in front of them, you know. But I would say this: Gordon was dead as wrong for putting. Oops, sorry, y'all. Gordon was super wrong for putting that out there like that, because it doesn't matter what happens if you're thinking about your kids, if they're in your best interest. Some things you should not do, and he was wrong for that. Yeah, ain't even my favorite person, but you don't do that. But and I mean, another thing, this is a reality show, so you have to do what you have to do. You have to. This is what happens when you're on reality TV, and um, it was just a lot. She walked off crying, and I ain't never seen her cry like that before. But Mia was being Mia, and here comes Jacqueline being the puppet, and she just finna get on my nerves. I can already feel it. And they went ahead and did what was to come. And see that her and Stacy. I hope I'm wrong, but them two, y'all, them two. I, the words of our missing friend, not today, Satan, not today, ankles, not today, neck. No, we not having it. But you know what, y'all? I'll be back next week. And again, we'll see what this season brings. So